Can a feature wall actually hide a secret door? Yes, it can, but it wasn't easy. You see, this master bedroom has the best view in the house, but it also had a massive problem. This ugly half-height storage cupboard door. Now, I am Kiwi Dazz, but that doesn't mean I want a flippin' Hobbit door staring at me from across the room, especially since it's on the exact same wall as the bedhead, the absolute focal point of the space. If you saw my last video, you know I built this storage into the eaves to make up for not having a walk-in wardrobe. The extra space is sweet as for luggage, but it left us with an eyesore. I wanted this room to feel special, a touch of glamour. So I thought, what if I could feed 2 dogs with 1 bowl? What if I build a modern feature wall to elevate the room and use the exact same pattern to completely camouflage Frodo's door and whatever else I hide in my closet?
Excuse me.
The plan and the illusion. I'd seen a few angular geometric walls online made with thin battens, so I whipped out the pad and got sketching. To hide a door, the design has to be clever. You need horizontal pieces across the door head and vertical pieces on the sides to swallow up the door's edges. If the door sits completely flush with the wall, it should, in theory, disappear. I played around with a bunch of crazy angled designs to create a pyramid shape over the bed, but laying out dozens of complex angles on the wall looked like an absolute headache. Then I had a stroke of Kiwi Dazz magic. I realized I could use only standard horizontal and vertical lines, but stop the battens in a specific alignment to create an optical illusion. Your brain fills in the blanks and sees the pyramid shape, but it's 10 times easier to lay out using the crosshairs on my laser level. To keep it classy and not looking too naff, I decided to paint the battens the exact same color as the wall. Subtle, modern, and professional. Time to get it done, eh? The build, prepping the door. Quick context for the layout. This storage is built right into the roof space. Side note, you could use this exact same trick for our ceiling attic hatch. And yes, I insulated the heck out of it because I don't want Shaz catching a cold in the winter.
Yes.
First job, the door itself. I framed the opening with MDF, packing it completely plumb and level so it would flush up perfectly with the future battens. Then I cut the actual door panel out of 20mm MDF. It's stiff enough to stay dead flat, and once painted, it mimics plasterboard perfectly. To get the fit as tight as humanly possible, I climbed inside the dark cupboard while Miss Sparkles held the panel in place from the bedroom. I traced the frame from the inside so I knew exactly where to trim. Then came the hinges, and honestly, they had me completely stumped. Initially, I wanted the wall battens to overlap the door edges to cover the gaps. Sounds good, but when the door opens, that overlap jams against the wall. You'd need a multi-axis hinge that swings out and pushes forward. They probably exist, but not at my local hardware shop. I stared at the hinge display for so long that Miss Sparkle's whinging was making my head spin, so I pivoted. Pivot! Instead of mounting the battens over the door edges, I decided to mount them flush right up to the gap. The gap would still be there, but the deep shadows created by the rest of the feature wall would trick the eye into missing it. I grabbed 4 heavy-duty inset cabinet hinges, since this door is much heavier than a standard cupboard. Getting this right can be a nightmare, so if you want a dedicated video on how to master these 3-way adjustable hinges, whack that subscribe button right now. Just trying to get that as accurate as possible. testaroonie. Oh, that looks good. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, looks so good. With the door swinging sweet, a handle would give the game away. So I installed a leftover IKEA push to open latch in the top corner. Perfect. Check it out. Oh, don't have to take it down. Miss Sparkles gave the door and frame a quick glow up with some paint, and we were ready for the fun part. Time to put the cream on the pavlova. I'm using a 30 by 12mm pre-painted MDF timber trim. It's cost effective and comes in massive 5.4 meter lengths, meaning zero ugly joints on the wall. Getting it home on the car though, buzzy. I marked out the horizontal battens on the wall with the laser and chalk flicker, measured them up and hit the battens with choppy and gave them a tickle with the angry wood smoother. To save the hassle of painting all the edges in place, Miss Sparkles gave them a quick splash of wool juice. Now, I've never done this before. I tried using standard double-sided tape. It felt strong in the hallway trial, but spoiler alert, next minute it didn't cut the mustard. Plan B. I whipped out the air-powered pin firer. I always mark the wall studs on the floor before installing wall framing, so it was easy to use a level to shoot straight into the framing. Now I'm onto the vertical battens. You always cut your big pieces first to minimize wastage. Laying out the verticals took a few attempts. I wanted the spacing even enough that the door didn't stand out, and the battens also needed to miss the power points on each side of the bed. I ended up whipping out the folding number sorter to find a solution of slightly decreasing the spacing from left to right. I flicked on some chalk, chopped smooth, and sparkled the battens, and then I had another challenge. For the vertical pieces, there was no framing behind them, so I went with a hybrid approach. Double-sided tape to hold it instantly, with gaps left for drops of super glue to lock it onto the plasterboard forever. If you know a better glue setup for this, drop a comment below and help the community out. With everything puttied and sanded, it looked good, but because this room gets direct sunlight and the paint is dark, every minor imperfection stood out. So I decided to go all out. I masked off the entire room like a crime scene and brought out the big guns, an Airless paint sprayer I bought for my roof. It went mostly awesome, except for a couple of spots where I got a bit trigger happy and had to quickly roll out some drips. But hey, if you aren't being fussy, it isn't a Kiwi Dazz project. So did it work? Did it ever? I am absolutely stoked with this. This implied pyramid shape worked a treat with minimal effort. It gives the master bedroom that high-end luxurious vibe I was chasing. And the door? Like, what door? Seriously. Standing here in person, there is zero trick photography. The edge is practically invisible. Even the skirting board opens seamlessly because I scribed it to a point. Unless you're Sherlock Holmes, you'd never know it's there. Now, no one knows where the secret room is, except all of you. If you want to see more custom builds where we just get things done, smash that subscribe button in the corner. It's totally free, takes 2 seconds, and gets me one step closer to doing this full time for you guys. Give it a thumbs up if you liked the build. Thanks for watching. Kiwi Dazz, getting it done, eh?